Hello, I am Patricia Placencia. I'm going to talk today about homelessness and what is the I can do to help and support the place that helped me. There were two places, and many people have been thinking and studying a lot during this time. Um, while I was homeless, I been homeless other times before, not having the backbone of my family, my house, my support of my long career, without my family as well, and the social crisis that my country had. So we all have problems if we become homeless. People that are entitled might think that one has alienate oneself, but the environment does create. You have your free will, of course, and your family and the generational work. You can also look through others and serve one another for our society and well-being. So, would like to invite from this channel until they make their own channel, because I see there have a lot of people there working and volunteers, and it might feel a bit tight perhaps. This for the moment is just exercise volunteering. I'm looking at the thematic where would it be possible to film, under what scenario, studio room to make a studio that's stable. Of course, you need more than a studio. You need also a place to study and have everything stable in the same place to write. I mean, yeah, I could do here and just bring it in the iPod. Just take the iPod, but I might have to just thinking loudly. Bring my computer. Um, they don't have internet there, so I wanted to film on all the platforms at the same time. Film alive on X, for YouTube, and be more engaging. So I remember last year the going deep, the word that I had to follow was to make an effort. So, well, I can go and carry this computer and the microphone and all the devices as possible. Uh, would wish to leave there the tripods and the lights, and first of all have the acceptance of all the workers as well. It might be from the trustees, as I was studying the company or the organization. Shock is a place that helps a lot of people, but at the same time looks a bit like downtown in California or in Victoria from British Columbia. Uh, So there are many themes for why people become homeless, but they all have an umbrella of the vulnerable. There is little room for the vulnerable. And for some reason or another, there is no way out. There is no law in this universe, from mythology as well, and old stories, that can create a new design. So these places have more beauty and health. It's quite tender and funny. People become wilder spirits without uh, a cover, without an outside shield, egoless, homeless, without a roof. I've seen that in the salt of this earth. That's the homeless people, and also how they decay, but still share what is theirs. I've seen people that have taken drugs and know how to take care of themselves, so this is a problem of uh, being with people that don't know how to measure and take care, and it becomes a habit in the habitat. So I'm just going to upload this video to see the progress and document so we are, and just show Rob how easy it is to just upload and bring my writings to make it as easy as possible so it starts rolling. Of course, they would love to have a great outcome. So I'm going to make an effort to go every day and to work in Sunday in this in Sundays on the store. Um, mm, yeah, maybe Sunday and half the day of Saturday if they really need me. But it does affect my life as well. I'm trying to gather income to recover my children. I want to volunteer, so they also have income. They generate income to give me a salary, so I can keep working to recover my kids in a more legal and acceptable form, even though they have around 50 volunteers or 60. My son, too pretentious of mine. Yeah, I need space to work. They are excellent people. I see nothing wrong with them. What will happen when everyone has their place and home? Well, people can come to pick vegetables. That's the question. Would be what happen if there is no more homeless? They would just come to pick food and create their hobby into a job to make their community more beautiful. I believe that people need to go to another village to find new ways of being, because one can get stuck with one's friends and ego, thinking you are in this way. I've seen around 3 people die this year, and other ones that died as well. So there were maybe 5. I didn't know. Mm. So there are precarious conditions when you are exposed to the weather. Um, Immigrants as well, the drink alcohol to forget. And they were working before in the Brexit, the Polish. I see people that need support but are losing their mind as well. The workers have too much work there to do. It's very difficult to bring more problems to the system, and because of mental illness and the people in the streets, when the ambulance came and the police, some of them said they don't care about us, but the other ones said thank you so much, thank you, so you deserve all the care, because there was a fight. It's very hard. I have seen homelessness in Madrid and also in Victoria. In Madrid, when I was homeless, I thought was better homeless because I was so hungry. Uh, I lost my appetite. And if I kept working for free just to rent a room and some money for the week, but was not enough, I will never get out of that situation. So I went to look where to go. I learned that from being in Canada homeless, to not be afraid to ask for help where it is a shelter. And I deeply thought, what would you work? What would you work now that you can earn your own salary and look for a job that still had to walk a lot, but at least I had food and shelter. And I would walk 5 hours, but at least I was in the city. And within 3 months, I got the job. 3 months or 4, 2 months and a half or 3, I got the job. So I said, I am like Mary Poppins, just Patty Poppins. And that's how I came to UK to work with a family that needed a nanny that spoke English, also to help the wife. Um, well, I'm here in UK. That was 10 years ago. So it's not been easy. But it's been hard. At least I could dream to make my life and dream to go on a quest to find something on my own, as many people did before going out there in the unknown without your family or friends. I thank the role players who've been always with me, of course. And I had to make tech the self to technically speak about the self, what's necessary. If I can give this channel to them, or they can find their own channel. It will also help for the community to make their own channels and their hobbies and work from being on universal credit, make their community more beautiful, do sports together, get together with a woman, uh, more active and social. Celebration of life that's wealthy and healthy, not just as ghosts who are just happy to flow with the spirit. So we'll see. Um, it's difficult to be practical, but that's what I got to. I'm tired of making so much effort and carrying so much. Well, I gotta carry again 3 hours walk, 2 hours. Oh, make myself be worth it. Might take too long. Sometimes one needs an intervention. Because I had people doing an intervention, and so many times the police who had made an intervention and helped me, saved me, protect me, as they protect today that homeless man and from himself as well. Sometimes they cannot help. There's no way to go. Metaphorically speaking, would be like the lost souls in the river Styx. So Slough is very famous for what goes on in there. So it would take a lot of work for Rob to talk about it. He's the one who works with the people, and I'm just here to help him technically. I think it would be good just for me to talk about it from a technical stone standpoint of what we need, what we're doing, and send letters. And having studied so much about organizations and the protocols, to let him do the mediation for the channel with the respectful acknowledgement of their trustees. So they can as well pick a name for it and their own channel. It will benefit their charity and not just locally, also nationally and internationally with people that are not just reporting but regenerating values towards having a beautiful city without having anyone abandoned in the streets. There will be many issues around it, of course, and themes, the stories of people, their story, how they got there. And where are we going from there? That would be the question. What is your hobby? What do you like to do? There must be a way out to this. So that is the purpose. Disregarding of where they come from and what they do. There must be a healthy society and well-being. They also need to have the value to contribute to society as well, in their own freedom and capacity. I believe the each person should be sent by law to a village or somewhere that's been paid for integrating one person, a place where they don't have a boss, a place around the world where they cannot just return to a place of their addiction. So you will have to be a functional addict. There's something around society and these places where they ruminate from the leftovers of society and they group together to make that kind of society that's antisocial. And because they're so friendly and nice, because they're high, um, it's like a contemplation of the soul without boundaries. So, so people sort of like get enchanted and accept it because it's so full of soul. But it's not right. It's not right. There's no need to. There is suffering. There is. It's beautiful. They help. I have a place where I pick up food, vegetables. I feel it's a place I can go. People that I know, that I see. I am part of the homeless community. So they pass me things when we're picking things because they know I like that. I like vegetables. They're so sweet. I have the same suffering they do. We are united but by an underworld trait. I honor my pain with theirs. So, of course, I wouldn't wish this for my children or anyone in my family or anyone in the world. When you had so much love with your family. So, it's good to reconsider that I can reunite with my family and put those values as well towards my work and my belongings as a human and my rights. So it's a process of healing as well. I will look forward as well for people that are alienated from places of war, refugees. It's terrible, the suffering never ends. Sometimes I wish to be the last person, so there is no more. It's very arrogant to say that, as if I could do that. It would be fair to just be happy and focus in recovering my children. This is the best job I will desire to do, besides interactive writing for virtual reality, of course. We need some imagination to bring to reality. oh, this is my channel. I can donate it to Shock, or they can create theirs. But it's an exercise to bring abroad and just keep rolling. So, oh, we just roll, we just keep rolling. And they're good people. They're afraid of judgment, of not being accepted, of not being validated. They know they deserve their platform. Um, there's why tech itself is here for them. So I'm going to open some channels right now for them. The thing is, I must consider that they might need to do the protocols first before just opening a channel under the name of Shock. Um, I've been doing this for since I'm in Victoria with techvic.org, taking people out of the streets by just celebrating, like asking what they like to do, making them a blog from WordPress, from the pictures, what they like to do. They just found help themselves because they wanted to do these things and they needed their benefits, they needed their house. So if they don't use it on taking drugs, they could buy what they like to do with these tools. Some stayed in the streets with the drug, of course. Not all of them left to do what they like to do. So it's good to accept the mysteries of life, what one cannot control, what is occult, it's unknown. You're not there really to tell anyone what to do. They have their rights. You can ask them what they like to do and celebrate them. That's what TechVic is here for. And became Tech Mat for Madrid. It became Tech London. I got LND. Then was ldn.org. So I just ended up with Tech itself because what if I move around? I'm not in London now, so Tech itself, Tech oneself, and Tech on. So it's not that we really need memory data to do this. We don't need screens and cameras. It's nice people can look at themselves and dream. They have a window to the world and they're not being hated from society. So there's a stigma from people being pushed from family and society so much. You don't end up like that from one day to another. It's a long. And as my mother would say, drugs are very good. Otherwise, people wouldn't take them. But that's not the only problem. There are evictions, there are. This, this can help places around as we talk about it. I don't think social workers would like to live like this as well. When they could have that space for dancing and create the people that need a place for dancing, for example, to move their bodies, to have more community with maybe other exercises for the body, to do falafels together, the mothers with their little children. We love to help with tech the self, to help people to counterbalance in their village. It reopens my wounds and my pain, and is honoring all the victims, all those who didn't have a voice when they have their rights. But it's not just a voice. You need something more than being heard and to be understood when you are pure gold, to be valued. They value each other, but it's an organization could change Slough forever, and how we think, how we are. So, taking from universal credit, but we can work in other ways as well. Something is stuck and feels time to flow with new directions and decisions. So, well, this is my conversation for myself today. The conversation for myself and for you if you're here. I'm very glad that Rob is having an interview. I want to support him and see him again this Monday. So, may creativity prosper. Thank you for being in this space. Um, hope you see that homelessness has been erased from society, as I wish that there are no people in the streets by law, just taken to a shelter by law, like in Denmark. So we have beautiful cities, um, especially from for those who are from these lands for many generations to have their home. And if the world can help create homes in places around the world, that they need to create beauty and wealth for their own villages, that would be very beautiful as well, as to visit them, to honor them as well. I'm gonna keep it simple and a bit shorter. So I will bring also another watch, so can calculate the time, the timing from both sides of the wall, and Bye bye. Thank you. Bye. See you again.